Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. We are fighting the Commonwealth at the moment. We are trying to restore the HRE, and more importantly, take back land that has rightfully been claimed as ours. We're trying to sort things out and keep working down the imperial reforms. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's jump right back on in. So, Commonwealth at the moment, they are not entirely terrible. They're looking at about 226,000 men in the field, but I don't think we have to worry about too much. There's 70, another 34, and 40 there. So they'll only have about 80,000 lying around, which I'm right, and I'm totally okay with this. So you know what? Let's slow them down just because we can. Let's go ahead and throw on some defensive edicts. Oh, one of which we already have done. And then over here, let's go for... Oh, apparently you're not a state. Well, that is peculiar. You know what, for now, let's just go ahead and we'll hit the button, and we will pay more, but we're not going to fully trade it, I think. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that and still throw in an edict. Yeah, you know, half-core it, so to speak. Let's go for, where is this? Defensive. That will help us out, slow them down. These guys at the moment, let's see how their siege ability is. They're looking at 22 days left of the next siege. 36-day siege ticks. Okay, so not too bad, and 28 days over there. Okay, so we're doing all right, but I think we'll do well enough, because we're going to be able to definitely beat them as far as base race is concerned. So all of our friends here are running around doing their thing. This is not a Holy War 2, so that is quite good. We don't have to worry about doing anything as far as battling is concerned. We can just quickly trade, and that will be more than enough. Now we do have some men marching up towards their capital, which I am happy to see. And we're also going to go ahead and keep moving our militaries forwards. The quicker we siege them down, the less they're going to have, and the worse off they are going to be. We did take a battle, but I think that's natives over in... whereabouts? Ooh, over in Southeast Asia. Okay, well, you know what, that's not too bad. I think we have, yes, a colonist working on over there. That's all well and good. Let's see, what about our navy? Is there anything our navy can do? At the moment... hang on a second, let's go ahead and see. Galleys, fleets, transports, we can deactivate those transports. And probably... we have a fair few transports caught up with a couple of others. I suppose we'll leave some of them be for now. We'll give them... now, let's just take you. That'll be good enough. We're going to send you up over there. That should be more than enough to take out any of their navies if they do have any. And you know what? We'll also go ahead and upgrade our ships. In fact, come to think about it, we should see if there are any more navies that need upgrading. We did take a little while ago, so it's probably worth noting. We don't want to let our navy get underpowered. That would be quite bad. And in fact, you know what? All those light ships and the heavy... oh, we can upgrade those as well, so that will do. Everybody up there will get a nice upgrade. So, let's quickly get back to sieging and see what we can do. Alright, looks like that's the last of the 80,000 odd troops. Our subjects war joined... okay, my emperor. We have joined our subject Argentina in their war against Portugal. Oh. I did not know that we could get called on into a battle. Alrighty. Well, you've got 3,000 troops, that's not too bad. And who else are we fighting? Portuguese Brazil. Alright, well, you know what? All of these clowns are pretty easy to destroy. In fact, I think just our subject nations should be able to handle that well on their own. In fact, are we now fighting Portugal? We are also fighting Portugal. Okay, well... alright then, if that is the case... we'll probably try and steal some more land from them, but yeah, just one more thing to deal with. fact, I don't even know if they have any troops in the area, and Castile has enough anyway, so that is all well and good. We'll leave that to our friends, and we'll just focus on this concern over here. Alright, so far making, oh wow, very fast work of their capital. That is excellent. Let's go ahead and hand it off to our new march, Hungary. They are always eager to help. Any other forts that we should hand off to them? As of this stage, not particularly. Alright, well then let's move up and take... let's take this fort up over here. We'll bring over some reinforcements just to make sure that if they do bring in any troops, we should be able to handle things. And you can take this one, and you can take that one. Alright, so still moving our troops somewhat together, just in case they do decide to try and doomstack, but I'm not too concerned overall. Alright, an advisor has died. How shall we replace him? Well, improved relations could always be nice. Colonial range, diplomatic reputation. I think what we'll go for is... well, we could also go for some trade efficiency. Let's see. I think what we'll do here is we'll go... let's go with the improved relations. I think we've done a couple of things here and there that have upset some, but I'm not too bothered by it. And we can easily upgrade him, so that's what we're going to do. In fact, we're just going to upgrade all of ours. That production efficiency we could probably swap out. That is only a 1 and we could do better. Yearly inflation reduction? You know what? That's probably worthwhile to us. We have not... yeah, we have not been taking that into consideration for quite some time. So let's go ahead and swing over and bring in a Master of Mint. And I think she is, yeah, quite a... wait, no, 16? For a second then I thought we had some discounts. I'm not sure if we do, but either way, it is no problem whatsoever. Let's just keep on moving. Siege of Krakow is over. Let's go ahead and hand that to... yes. Again, Hungary once again. Make sure that we have as much defensiveness as possible. Definitely worth taking, and then we'll move you guys up over here, and we're going to blockade. We're going to blockade the Commonwealth from their own lands, and enjoy the little bit of freedom that that does present us. I think that would be quite nice. Okay, so I think this should be a fairly easy war. We're already up to 26%. Oh, and we have sacked Poznan. Let's see, lose army professionalism. I really think we'd try and avoid that if possible. Ooh, or lose money. Ooh, for professionalism. You know what, that sounds rather good. We've been struggling to get this back up. I made a bunch of mistakes earlier on about hiring mercenaries and dropping our professionalism. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and go to our development to exploit it. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We have invested some admin power, and now we're going to go ahead and take back some money. So we'll grab a couple of those. That should... let's see, 1,200. How much do we need? Another 1,000. Projected to gain another 300. Let's just go ahead and go through there. Yeah, we can easily get our money back. And you know what? We'll just do one more in case. Alright, there we go. Lose the money. That is fine. Let's also go ahead and say whatever they need, 100 ducats, will still be in the clear, so we're not going to be taking a loan. That's fine. And then let's clear off all of these messages. Alright, fantastic. Alright then, well, oh, was that this one already? Wow. Okay, I guess a level 2 fort at this point in the game is not exactly beneficial to them. Let's grab you guys and swing you. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can take a fight there. That's 34,000 men that we could easily take out if we so decide. Let's go with, we'll lose 50 military power, I suppose. A new fellow isn't the worst. Although, you know what, legitimacy is probably easier to get back. Let's just tank that instead. And make sure that we cut these guys off if at all possible. Right, more conversion successful for our allies. That is very nice. We have... You know what, we'll bring in a couple of extra troops. I'm not sure where all of their men are, but they may have reinforcements, so best to be on the safe side. We'll bring you up over here. You can go over there. Who else? Oh, this 80 stack is still taking quite some time to take that mountain fort, but when we do get it, it will be good. Alright, so there's some good casualties against the Commonwealth. That's what we're after. And now, you know what? Let's grab both of you two and march you down to there and see if we can take out Commonwealth. Alright, so you guys can do that. Let's see. What is everyone else doing? Well, taking more occupations. In fact, we'll take that one there just so they cannot pop up a single stack and start re-sieging their land unwarranted. Let's go ahead and pick you up as well. Oh, and it looks like we have scared away the Commonwealth from there. Okay. You two, I suppose, let's start marching around one over. You know what, we can chuck on another leader, I'm certain. Let's throw a little bit of siege. That will be fine. We'll grab both of you two. Ah, right, we took it from the other guy. Whoops, daisies. Let's grab... Guess we're going to pick him up. And we're going to send one over here and one over there. Start making the most of having multiple armies to take as many forts as possible. Again, forts being the best way to grab that war score nice and efficiently. So, let's see. How else are we doing? More conversions, more trade goods, that's all well and good to see, but I think no, we should start taking out as many of these forts as possible. At a certain point, yeah, they have a lot of manpower, but they're going to be in trouble. Alright, we'll take that symposium. I suppose that is all well and good. Yeah, we don't really need to fight battles, we just need to gain war score. And as it currently stands, I think we are certainly in with a great advantage. Alright, they finally burned through all of those, burned through that fort there. Looks like they've got 90,000 men there. Alright, worth noting, but at least we have now solidified our position here. This fort will be very nice to hand off to Hungary. Level 6 fort, now with 45% defensiveness. So that's what I'm talking about. So, let's bring you, and we'll go, I don't know, I guess we'll move on to this fort here. You guys can take the other one there. You, my small little mercenary friends, can pick that up. Oh, and we've already got another fort over here as well. Good grief. We're just picking up left, right, and center. So, where's the next one? There we are. Okay, so at the end of the day, I don't think we're going to have to worry about too much. We have got all of the major defensive forts. Their troops are stuck on the far side of home, which is just fantastic. This should be fairly easy to get what we want. So you know what? Let's go ahead and have a bit of a look. We're going to go ahead and see what exactly we could reclaim from these fellows. So first of all, let's see about returning cores. We're going to go by sort by receiver. Austria? No, we're not handing back to Austria. That's not what we're aiming for. We want to give things to Hungary. Hungary is our little vassals, so definitely want to feed him. That will make them nice, big, and strong. And then what else do we wish to take? Moravia, yep, they can get a province back as well. I don't think we're going to give cores back to Russia. That is unnecessary. And then what have we got here? We're already going to be given back to Hungary instead of to Slovakia. Are you guys in the Empire? Yes, you are. Well, you know what then? It doesn't matter. As long as the prince is around, that's all that matters. But a stronger vassal is always the way we're going to go. So we'll probably go ahead and pick up some of those things. who knows, maybe steal a little bit of their money or, you know, find some other way to upset them. But I'm not too concerned at this point. Yeah, so let's just keep on moving forwards. Have we got spy network working? Yes, we do, at 26%, so that's not terrible. We've also got a little bit of spy network against Sweden. You know what we should do? We're going to first of all use up whatever spy network we have against these guys. Let's go with... You know what? Let's just fabricate a claim. Got nothing better to do. Let's grab... Let's see, what can we take? Can we take Constantinople? It does not appear to be the case, so I guess that's out of the question for now. Let's go with... Sardia. There we are, 18. That's not too bad. We'll grab that. That'll make it a little bit cheaper to core, and then can we do any others? 25. You know what? We'll give it one more month, and then we'll call off our spy, and then we're going to go ahead and start spying upon Venice. So Venice has a couple of cores on HRE territory, which is not what we're after. So we're going to have to intervene there and help get ourselves that imperial authority. Alright, we're also still going to keep on handing everything over to Hungary, even if it's not entirely necessary, just because it's probably better in the long run. And if we do go ahead and send them into debt, we can always pay them back, and then they will love us for being so kind and taking on their debts. So that's definitely the play we're going to go with. You know what, let's just grab Gaza, that should be fine. We'll take that as a claim. Let's go ahead and drop off that spy over here and start spying upon Venice. Because once we're done here, we're probably going to turn around and start fighting them too. So, more native uprisings, that's not a big problem to us. Looks like we have another siege over. Get you onto that next fort. Again, back to Hungary. Always good to keep feeding your very hungry subjects. Oh, and it looks like they stack wiped our mercenaries. Whoopsie daisies. I just saw that 70,000. Oh well, I suppose it's probably to be expected at a certain point. Alright then, well if that's the case, let's turn back around and make sure that we are keeping these troops together. Let's also go ahead and... You know what, this 80 stack, you can do a quick turnaround and we'll bring you up over there. I have a feeling they're going to try and take out some of our smaller stacks. So, the sooner we can consolidate our forces, the better. Again, not too concerned in the long run, but it's still worth taking note of. Alright, let's go ahead and grab more mercantilism. What about land? We don't have any land to worry about. Cool, let's just take the money. Mercantilism and money is always a good thing, and then we can core up some things. Getting awfully high on administrative power. Let's go with... Tech is still a fair way ahead of time, although it would open up a new group. I don't think it's quite worth it to us. Unless, of course, we wanted to go for another military idea or something along those lines. But I think what we'll do is maybe we develop. Yeah, we took some money before. So yeah, let's go ahead and develop back into some of these provinces. Let's go do a couple of those. And that should probably do it for now. Yeah, there we are. Alright, so there's an 87,000 stack. Yep, they're going for all of these small or tender ones, which I cannot blame them. That is the right call to make. But luckily for us, we just took this fort, so we can now go ahead and fight and save our friends. So, you guys, let's move forwards to wherever we are here. And in fact, you know what? If you so desire, you can even stack up on our unit. If that's where these little tender ones need to go for a little bit of safety, that is fine by me. Let's also go ahead and, you know what? We're going to march right on up. If they want to take a fight, we will happily join them. Alright, and you know what? We should also double check. Any land up here? Ooh, Commonwealth land. Yeah, so that belongs in the HRE. Okay, let's also add that to our list so we make sure we do not forget it in our peace agreement. Let's go with... Hang on a second. Who does this belong to? Austria or the Commonwealth? You know what? Austria is a shell of their former selves. I think we can afford to hand that off to them. So let's go ahead and return calls. And where is it? Austria, Austria, Austria. This place begins with a G, Gdansk. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hand that off. That brings us up to 80% war score. That will be required, but that's all fine by me. That will help us out quite immensely. Then we also have who's this? Opal? Maybe we need to get them released as well. Right, so wrong peace treaty. Let's see. Can we get them to release an Opal? That would cost us a little bit too much at this stage. Okay, so... But then if that is what's there, let's go... We could just take it. That would give us an extra prince back again. Sure. Convert it, release them. I think that's not a bad way of doing things. Ooh, 41, you know what? Let's see. This is being handed back to Moravia. So... let's go for the higher development province. And that way, if we convert it, that should mean that we are able to, release them as a proper faith prince if things go well. Right, what else have we got going on? Unlawful territory by mines. What are you guys doing again? Let's see. Do these guys exist? Rothberg. I am not familiar with that. No. I'm not familiar with that flag whatsoever. Oh, here we are. And you do not seem to exist. Okay, so we should definitely go ahead and demand that back again. We're going to go ahead and say, please go ahead and hand that back. Bring us back a prince. Yep, that's what we need. Alright, so occupations. Excellent. We'll go ahead and drop over to Hungary. That is fun. And we'll bring you onto the next siege. Alright, 100,000 men. Let's go ahead and find theirs. In fact, you know what? Let's go to their capital. If they want to defend it, feel free. But I feel like a good, what is that? About a 5-to-1 battle in clean territory? It's a very scary proposition. Alright, well, we are directly on there, so I think this should flip right back to us. There is less than how many defenders? It's only 100 defenders, so that won't take long. That'll pop right back. Let's bring... we'll bring you there. Let's see about... Where are you guys heading? This direction. Well, you know what? We'll block off their escape if they so feel inclined to try such a thing. These guys, yeah, once they get that siege tick, which I'm not worried about whatsoever, we're now going to go ahead and crush these guys. A little bit of attrition is never bad. You know, taking some attrition just to assert our dominance. Show them that we have enough bodies to throw, that they have no choice but to cower. Alright, the parliamentary debate. That's what it is. Let's go for something decent. I don't think colonists are necessary, neither with a merchant. We could go for some extra taxation, diplomats. It's not the end of the world. Sailor and Navy is not necessary. You know what? Trade efficiency could be nice. Global trade power? Or keep some of that tradition. Would be nice. Yeah, you know what? Well, let's go ahead and we're going to get some free military power. Go for the army decay. I think that should be all right. Let's see, 87%. Let's A single legitimacy is easy to recoup, so is 3 admin power. Alright, well, that was very nice and easy. Oh, and it looks like we almost stack wiped them. Alright, so where are these guys running to? You guys are heading up over here, so I'm guessing you're going to try and get up there. Let's go ahead and focus on... Let's focus on these guys. I'm not really too concerned about what's going on there, but we should happily take them. What have we got here? Go for some prestige and stability cost. Nah, don't be daft. We're going to go ahead and grab the money, because nothing is better than buckets of buckets. Alright, so I think at this point we're getting pretty close to needing getting what we need. The demand succeed war score is going on. Military strength is starting to hurt them. Oh, well, not quite hurt them, but it's less of a boon than what it once was. So yeah, just a couple more fights should be good for us. Let's see, anything else? Was there another fort? Oh, there is one there. I suppose we'll hand that off as well. Again, why are we paying for these things? And in fact, let's just make sure that Hungary has enough money. How are you doing at the moment there, little buddy? Ooh, that looks like quite a bad balance. Let's go ahead and pay off your debt. It's only 83 ducats, but that will make you happy, so all's well that ends well. Alright, and there's a nice little stack wipe. I will take it. And where are you guys heading? Down over here. Okay, so that's farmlands. We should get there fairly quickly. You'll arrive on the 21st. You can be there on the 22nd. Sure. You know what? Let's just pause. You know what? No, I don't think it even matters. Let's just go ahead and shift consolidate. We're going to have more numbers than them very, very quickly. Oh, probably forgot to turn down our timer there. So I couldn't exactly pause and force march in for better reinforcements, but you know what? It is what it is, and would you look at that? We are annihilating them. And we even get an extra siege as that all happens. So, let's go ahead and see. Is there anybody we can take out left? You know what? You can go for that final fort there. Actually, you know what? There's another 2 over here. Let's bring... grasslands, 42,000. Yeah, know what? Could probably go ahead and chase them down. Let's make sure that we catch them out. That'll save everybody else having to worry about them. Yeah, that will do nicely. Alright, and there we go. Continuing on with some solid battles. Let's go ahead and take... What land do we wish to take? Oh, I guess we'll just take some occupations while we can. It is Commonwealth land, and so it's always going to hurt them. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be going back in for another battle. Oh, that is fantastic. Catching them out with really low morale, that is going to be quite delicious. So you two can play all on in together. And even though it is in grasslands, they are going to survive. Yeah, it's normally the way it goes. We did stack wipe a stack of cannons though, so... You know, we'll take what we can get, and let's move... Oh, where could they retreat to? You know what? Let's just go ahead and take care of that fort there. I think that's going to be in our best interests. Right, and let's see. No, still only us fighting. It looks like Augsburg is trying to take some land. Same with the Trier. Alright, well, hey, as long as they're contributing, that is all that matters. Siege of Wilno is over. Whereabouts is that one? Oh, that is here. Must we? I don't... Oh, that's right. Barely remembered that we sent you guys here, but I'm glad you got it. And then let's go... You know what? Let's just move up over there. How are we doing as far as our war score is concerned? Getting close with our reasons, and you know what? We should also see about Portugal. These guys are pretty well taken. Let's go ahead and see. We can... Let's see. Concede Mexico. Sure. We will have them do that. We will have them... You know what? We can just have them concede. basically everybody. Yeah, well, you guys, you belong to us. We cannot do Brazil as well. That is just a little bit too much. Who has the most? Yeah, Mexico is going to cost us a bit because I don't think we have a colonial nation in there. But that's okay. And then we still have a little bit of action. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up that province over there. And you know what? We can grab these as well. Some of those holdings will do very nice. In fact, you know what? We're even going to go ahead and drop off. Is that Colombia? Sure, we can leave that be. And then actually, you know what? We'll take that Colombia so we can have that land bridge. What about keep that to Peru? Sure, we can leave Peru behind. That's only 2 war score. That should hopefully buy us enough. No, still not enough? Alright, fine. You know what? I think that will be fine. We'll come back and we'll take the rest of those little islands from them as time goes by. Although, actually, you know what? No. Now that I come to think about it, these guys can fight amongst themselves. That is fine by me. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's just clear the offer. We're going to, first of all, grab all of this land, or, well, all of this land in these islands. That is certainly going to save us a little bit of hassle, prevent them from colonizing anything else. And, yeah, very sneaky province right there. What about you? Oh my goodness, okay, they have scattered to the winds. That is highly irritating. And, you know what, we may go for an unrest reduction advisor just so we don't have to deal with any uprisings on these silly nations, on these silly islands. Alright, so that's the rest. Let's bring... we'll pick that up too, just to cut down their colonial range. And then... so now it's all whatever else we can get. Let's go for... let's see. We will go with the Mexico first. Yep, concede Mexico. And then we'll go with... we don't care about that Colombia too much. That one is better. There we are, so that is good for a land bridge. Let's see. No. What else have we got? For butter? No. Again, that could be nice, but I want to keep all of our people together. No, let's just go by name. Pillaging, no. Give up. Concede. I want Brazil. I think that that's what we want. Yeah, Brazil. Here we go. That's what we're after. Peru doesn't matter. Let's go with... oh, everything else is just a little bit too expensive now. Okay, fine. We'll take that land bridge. That way, all of our troops will always have access throughout all the lands. We do have to go a little bit funky, but you know what? British Brazil will be fine. We will be able to handle all of that. And you know what? Take that just for good measure. Okay, so that's what we'll take at 100%, but until then, it's just going to have to sit back and relax. Alright, but you know what? I think we're going to have to come back with the conclusion of this war in the next one. We've made some excellent progress in multiple wars, so if you do want to see how this achievement run continues, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.